Hello, guys. I know it has been quite a while. Actually, I had to relook at my videos, and it's actually been a month. It's been almost a bloody month since I've done anything last. But, me and Snacks redid the table. So, this was the sewing table that was in the library, and now it is the new paper table, because I gave back the other black table to the kitchen, where it belongs. So, now I have the towels and rags for the paper making process down there. I can scoot back a little bit. There we go. I have the paper box down here, and that is my backup supplies, like the paper towels, the paper press, and the board and back piece, which... Back piece. And this is just an update. This isn't really going to be anything too big, but it is also part of the paper pulp charms. Bleh. But I made an oopsie daisy. I already removed a few of them in the box, which a few of them, not a lot. But I made an oopsie daisy. I actually put in way too much sugar, way too much salt and way too much flour. So now, hold on, I'm going to turn the heater off so you can hear it a little bit better. And now you guys can probably hear me better. But, no, wait, that's why I already moved. Yeah. They really stuck to the paper towel. Olds. There's two of them. All right. Okay. And some of these are just flat out stuck. So that's going to be fun trying to peel off. I am going to be able to salvage all of this. But I just wasn't expecting them to be as hard as what they were. And I'm going to have to see if I can find... came out a little wonky. I am going to have to see if I can find one of them, because you can actually see the salt crystals on top of there. Which, this is actually my third time making this video. I tried doing two of them last night, but my phone kept cutting off on me. And it refused to load any video that I was doing last night, so... Not very happy, but I'm not really upset. Here we go. Scoot that up there. But, some of these are the original molds that I've been using. The strawberries, unicorns, and stuff like that. These are actually from... I think it was a candy mold, I think. I'm not too sure where we got it from, or where even I got it from. I want to say it was a candy mold, but I think it was a macaroon mold, or a macaron mold, however you pronounce that. I always feel so bad trying to pronounce it. But that's where these come from. And everybody else is the same, but this is where these come from. So that's... I actually like how they came out. Some of them are like really beat up, unfortunately, because of how just they didn't want to pop out. But I will be able to fix that, thankfully. So it's been a nice little adventure and downtime. I will be getting back to that fairly soon. I have a good chunk of the trees done and fixed. I had to fix a few of them. But I also wanted to show you guys the new molds that we found. That me and Snacks found walking around not too long ago, actually. It was like 2 days ago, I think. But we found Easter cookie cutters, which is actually really cool. Because I've been wanting to get the Easter cookie cutters just so I would have different designs to play with and stuff like that. And we just stumbled upon these, so I'm actually really happy. Sorry, my nose is itchy. And then we found a sandcastle mold, which is going to be very fun. But I am not looking forward to see how the drying process is going to be on this. I might actually have to get a cooking spray and spray it in here so it can unlock faster. and easier. So I don't know if I'm going to be using that, but if I do, it will be under an experiment kind of thing. I already know how the cookie cutters are going to work out. They're going to work out like how the metal ones are. Like how the metal ones work. It's going to be really, really easy. But when I first saw them, I kind of thought they were like the Play-Doh cutters. Like the Play-Doh cutters, but they're actually legit cookie cutters. So I'm happy regardless, but I've just never seen plastic cookie cutters ever. I've always seen that like plastic cutters for like the Play-Doh cutting and stuff like that. So it's different, but it's gonna be a lot easier to work with and hopefully to pop them out because they do have some give to them. And they'd be a lot easier to clean off and clean out without the possibility of them rusting over. Which I was not happy about that on my last go around with it because some of them did pick up a little bit of rust, but when I sanded them down, it was totally fine, thankfully. Thankfully. But, I think that was really it. But I found the flower, a carrot, butterfly, Easter egg, a bunny head, a peep, which I want to find more of these because I really love peeps. Especially when the holidays roll around because you get like the pumpkin peeps, the bat peeps, and like different shapes and stuff like that. It's not just a chick or anything like that. The bunny ones, of course, which I have plushies of peeps, the bunny peeps, but I don't know where they're at right off. But once I find them, I'm putting them back on the couch where they belong. And then I had to ask Snacks for my own sanity of, hey, dude, what is this? I'm not sure. So when we turned it around, he's like, that's a penguin. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, no, that's a penguin. I'm like, oh. Okay, so I was correct on being super excited over this one specifically. He's like, yeah. Yeah, no, you had all rights. I'm like, cool. So there was that. It was literally just how the conversation was just so brief, and we just went right back to doing what we were doing, so kind of happy about that. Okay. I thought I heard Duncan for a second move, but it was my leg hitting the cabinet doors, which I got done. Ah! My foot! Ignore the Band-Aid. There. So nobody can see the Band-Aid. But this is literally just an update video. But I got the cabinet doors done for that big beauty, which I gotta finish the trees and that side of it, and I'll be good to go for at least the outside part. I still need to do the inside of the drawer with the music notes, get the plexiglass in here, and hook those to there with the hinges. So that'll be another finishing project I might do tonight, possibly, just to get back into doing videos again. And I need a drink of my coffee, because goodness gracious. Just like show you guys the process of that and still give you more updates and stuff. But I mostly just wanted to show you guys the new table system, since we switched out this sewing table for the new one that's in the library, because that has a ton of drawers. So I'm able to hide more things and I'm able to do a little bit more. So that's gonna be fun. And that me and Snacks found more cookie cutters and new mold idea for using yogurt cups, which little yogurt cups, literally this big, because yeah, I don't know how well it's going to work because I don't know. Like, obviously it worked fairly well, but it's the dry time that I'm concerned about. It looks like a little loaf or like a little bar of soap or something like that. So I'm not. And it honestly, with these ideas and like the new molds and stuff like that, it all goes by how's the dry time gonna be? Is it gonna take longer than the others? And is it gonna be worth it in the end to use them later down the road, kind of thing? But they're like, it is a chunk, and it's just a little bit bigger than the domes. So hopefully it won't take out, like, hopefully the dry time won't be too long or too bad. But again, I don't know. It's all experimental kind of thingy. All beautiful little experiments rolling through. But most definitely though, I am going to be doing more videos. Hopefully, I'm not. There is going to be a very high chance that I'm not going to be doing them over the week for doing the videos. I kind of wish I could turn the phone around, but I can't. Which I could just go to the bathroom and do that, but I'm not going to. The art bathroom, which needs to get cleaned up terribly. But I might just keep it. I might just keep the videos on the weekend and get them out that way, since Snacks is going to be home and he can help me out with a little bit of stuff kind of thing. But I think the week is just mostly going to be me taking care of sewing projects until I'm caught up on all that, and then the weekend take the art downtime and all that good jazz while Snacks does a few little helpful items. Like, he's already going to help me out with the plexiglass, so that's a huge help kind of thing. But like with little things, it's nice that he's helping me out with them, especially after the recent eventfulness of life. It's very nice, very, very nice to have a little bit of downtime. So the weekends are just going to be art videos galore, and then the week is just silence. I did want to do an update video last week or so, but it just didn't work out like I wanted it to. But definitely going to be doing more projects and stuff like that. But I wanted to show you the oopsie doodles that possibly isn't really an oopsie doodles, but oh, hey. There we go. See a little bit of shimmer? That's the salt. Yeah, salt. I almost wanted to say sugar again. I need more sugar. But with how attached they are kind of thing. Like, some of it is coming up, but it's not a lot for it to be like, okay, well now I gotta restart it. But it isn't a lot of stuff. It is a slight oopsie daisy, but I don't know. It might work to my advantage though, because of how thick they are. Like, oh, you're still a little. Just gonna chuck you back in there. My bad. I thought you were done. Nope, you're still a little wet too. I'm gonna fuck. Okay, here you go. Like, you want me pushing really, really hard out. My finger popped a little bit. Yeah, these are not busting anytime soon. So these might actually be snack approved. Like, these might be snack proof. Yeah, I think I pulled some of these off a little too early. Oh, goodness gracious, my nose is just all kinds of fidgety today. Yeah, I pulled some of these off a little too early. No, you're good. Yeah, so I pulled 4 off a little too early. It's okay, because I can always just chuck them right back in the line. Slide you down here. Pop you this way so you can get the heat. Slide you over. And honestly, I'm still not sure what I'm going to be doing with any of these just yet. But once I figure it out, I'll definitely do a video of it. Just to keep everybody up to date and all that good fun jazz. And especially with me going silent, I kind of feel like I have to play catch up now with a few things, even though I kind of don't really have to. But Just some days I kind of feel like I have to like play catch up now because I'm like, oh my god, I just left everybody in the dark and it's okay. Things happen in life. Ah, my nose is itchier than normal. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Let's have a little bit of a huddle now. Can I? Yeah. There we go. I see you, Duncan. Okay, that's actually drying up pretty nicely. There we go. Excuse me. Tuck you in there if I can to try to weasel you in. Yeah. But, yeah, that's pretty much it, though. Honestly, that's all I really wanted to show you guys for the day, at least, until tonight or Friday night, which I think today is Wednesday? I believe today is Wednesday, but, I'll definitely be doing more either tonight or Friday night, depending on how things go. But, until then, I will see you guys fairly soon, and I have to go check food because I forgot I was cooking for a second, so toodaloo-loots.